Hunayan, switch on your camera. Okay. Okay, class 8. All of you can see I have shared a screen with all of you. It is a brief review about all the things which you have studied from last week. It is the key points of chapter number 4, and who is going to read it? Okay, we will wait for a few seconds. Iman, Fatma, I will let you. Let me start. Number one, the poisonous and harmful substances which contaminate or pollute the air are called air pollutants. You can also write down the definition of air pollutants from here as well, right? जो key points में definition होती हैं, you can also mark it from here. Okay, एक बात और मुझे याद आई before starting the lecture. Let me tell you that all of you have to submit your copies uh, on 22nd July, और आई थिंक वट एवर द डेट इज गिवन टू यू. आप लोगों ने अपनी कॉपी साइंस की सबमिट करवानी है स्कूल में, और मीनवाइल जब तक कॉपीज हमारे पास रहेंगी आप लोगों को होमवर्क पीछे से नहीं दिया जाएगा. आई विल गिव यू सम टेस्ट एंड आई विल लिसन इट orally. ठीक है, सो अपनी कॉपी को प्लीज ट्राई टू कंप्लीट इट एज सून एज पॉसिबल एंड सबमिट इट इन द स्कूल ताकि टीचर्स चेक कर सकें. Right now, coming towards that, what are the main air pollutants जो हम लोगों ने study किए थे कि air pollutants हैं कौन कौन से. Among them, number one is carbon monoxide. Along with formula, you have to write it down that CO, capital C and capital O. Sulfur dioxide, SO2. Then oxides of nitrogen and chlorofluorocarbon, CFCs. Now, fossil fuels are coal, natural gas, oil, petrol, etc. And aerosols are the main sources of air pollutants. और ये सारे chlorofluorocarbons भी produce करते हैं. Then we have studied that air pollutants enter the human body system through breathing and affect the human organ system, causing serious diseases like asthma and many other diseases are caused by it. Then okay. Then coming towards the next point. Okay, Fatma, start reading with him.
Yes. Fossil fuels, coal, natural gas, oil, petrol, etc. And aerosols are the main sources of air pollutants. Air pollutants enter the human body through breathing and affect the human organ systems, causing serious diseases. Chlorofluorocarbons cause the thinning of protective ozone layer in our atmosphere, rotting of vegetation and volcanic eruption, etc. are the natural sources of air pollutants. Carbon dioxide, methane, oxides of nitrogen, water vapors, etc. are called greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases trap the heat reflected by the earth and produce a warming effect on the earth. This is called greenhouse effect. Earth's globe is getting warmer as a result of the greenhouse effect and the ozone depletion. The phenomenon is called global warming. The air pollutants, for example, sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen, get dissolved in rainwater and produce acid rain. Deforestation produces changes in the weather and climate and disturbs the ecosystem. A resource that does not regenerate quickly is called non-renewable resource. 3R strategies, that is reduce, reuse, recycle, is the best way to be adopted for conservation of natural resources. Landfill, incineration and recycling are the common methods of solid waste management. The individuals, the organizations, and the government must share their responsibility to check the activities which
Cause air pollution.
टीचर वो नीचे से लिखा नहीं हुआ.
ठीक है, मैं कर देती हूँ ठीक. Okay, thank you, Fatma. Acha, beta, all these were key points which we have discussed. Hanan, beta, switch on your video. You are required to switch it on. So ये सारे के सारे points we have discussed later. Anyone wants to find out any definition, they can find out from here, like greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gas trap the heat reflected by the earth and produces a warm effect, which is called as greenhouse effect. ये यहाँ से आप लोग कुछ definitions quote कर सकते हैं, like global warming की भी है, then air pollutants की definition है. So these are all the key points. If anyone has any confusion till here, they can ask right now, so that we can move further. Any confusion? Okay, so we are moving towards our exercise. Page number 59. If you have your own copy, you can open it. Okay, it's page number 59. Honan, switch on your camera, beta. Now, number one is encircle the correct option. Indicate an air pollutant among the following. Now, all of you know oxygen is not an air pollutant. Number option B, nitrogen. Nitrogen is also not an air pollutant because it's a gas and it is present in some quantity in the environment. Almost 78% of the air is made up of nitrogen. Water तो clouds में होता ही होता है. It's not an air pollutant. So carbon monoxide is over there. Then the gas which is responsible to stop ultraviolet radiation coming from the sun is ozone. We have studied, remember, about ozone depletion, and over there we have said that um, ozone layer is the layer which stops all the harmful radiations coming from the earth. So ozone is the answer. Then number three, which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? Methane, carbon dioxide, and water are used as a greenhouse gases, but sulfur dioxide is quite dangerous gas and it is not used green for the purpose of greenhouse. Number four, the pollutants which are mainly responsible for ozone depletion are chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Ozone depletion basically is causing due to chlorofluorocarbons. ये बात भी आप लोगों ने तब पढ़ी थी when we were studying about ozone depletion. Then number five, identify the chemicals which cause the rain to become acidic. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen. Oxides of sulfur, what they form? They form sulfuric acid. and nitrogen oxides form nitric acid, so and causes acidic rain. Number 6, reason for increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in air is deforestation. Remember, we have discussed that when deforestation is too much in our cities, in our country, what happen? Plants are not over there, so कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो उन्होंने हम लोग एक्सेल करते हैं और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड plants take to make their food, they don't uh, mm, okay. So deforestation का मैं आपको बता रही थी कि when there is more cutting of plants, no plants will be there, तो जो carbon dioxide gas हम during respiration exhale करते हैं, that is not going to be utilized by the plants because there is no plants due to deforestation. Then how is it possible that we can survive with that? So deforestation की वजह से carbon dioxide की excess बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगी. Number 7, which air pollutant when attaches itself with hemoglobin reduces its oxygen carrying capacity? We have studied it's carbon monoxide gas, right? Bilal, switch on your camera. Then the phenomena of which does not lead to global warming is photosynthesis, because greenhouse effect, ozone depletion, deforestation, all these phenomena lead towards global warming. But photosynthesis is the phenomena in which, plants prepare their food by themselves. So it is not a phenomena that is causing global warming. It is beneficial for us and plants as well. Now coming towards the last one, glass and styrofoam are the examples of non-biodegradable materials. Okay. Next one on page number 60. The last one is the amount of which greenhouse gas can you reasonably control. It's water vapors, carbon dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, and methane. These can't be reasonably controlled. Only water vapors can be controlled. Okay. Now coming towards right short answers, ये सारे के सारे हम लोग कल डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. Then question number 4, 3 and 4, you have to do it on your copies as well. Then there is a question number 7, deforestation, 8, 9, 10, 11. ये सारे के सारे आप लोगों ने कॉपीज पे करने हैं. Those students who were asking what about is the homework, it's your homework और आप लोगों ने ये complete करना है. ठीक है. अगर कोई यहाँ तक क्वेश्चन है, you people can ask so that we can move on the next one. Bilal, switch on your camera. Yes, Fatma, what do you want to ask?
Teacher, the questions are till 7, short questions.
नहीं सारे के सारे हैं बेटे, 9 के 9 है.
और टीचर लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस भी पूरे हैं.
हाँ जी, लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस भी पूरे हैं. जो इसमें कट डाउन हुए हमें ऑलरेडी वो नहीं बस करने, बाकी सारे करने हैं.
ओके. और टीचर एक मैंने आपसे बात
जी
पूछनी
जी.
थी, डायग्राम्स का उस दिन आपने
हाँ,
बताया था 2 डायग्राम्स बनानी
मैं
है.
बताती हूँ.
वो एक बार आप रिपीट
मैं
कर दें
आपको
प्लीज.
बता रही. अच्छा, आप लोगों के पास पीडीएफ फाइल है? मैं जस्ट पेज नंबर रिपीट कर दूं या खोल के बताऊं साथ साथ?
है टीचर.
चलें ठीक है. इट्स पेज नंबर 46. 46 पे आप देखें एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स एंड देयर सोर्सेज. अगर लेट से आपको एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स पे लंबा क्वेश्चन आता है कि व्हाट आर एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स एंड देयर सोर्सेज, इसको डिटेल में डिस्कस करना है. यू कैन सी देयर इज अ फिगर 4.1 एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स. आपने जस्ट ये सारी चीजें कि मोटर व्हीकल्स एंड दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग दिस काइंड ऑफ फ्यूल, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड गैस उससे हो रही है, चिमनीज हैं वो कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, नाइट्रोजन ऑक्साइड, NO2 प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, ये बनानी है. देन coming towards page number 49, greenhouse effect. You have to make the diagram of greenhouse effect. Then page number 50, ozone depletion. Ozone depletion की diagram आप लोग बनाएंगे. Page number 52, acid rain. Acid rain में आप देख रहे हैं, मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था एसिड रेन की डायग्राम आप लोगों ने ड्रॉ करनी है whenever एसिड रेन क्वेश्चन कम्स। मीन्स अगर शॉर्ट आंसर्स में आ रहा है देन यू डोंट नीड टू मेक इट, बट इफ इट इज बिट लेंथी लाइक 4 मार्क्स का आ रहा है आपको 5 का आ रहा है then you are supposed to make it done. Then coming towards page number 55 which is about conservation of resources, इसमें आपने ये 3 arrows बनाने हैं with the help of a circle, जिसमें आप एक पे लिखेंगे reduce, reuse and then recycle, ठीक है, and that's it. ये सारी की सारी डायग्राम्स आपने करनी, ठीक है फातिमा?
यस टीचर, जो आपने फर्स्ट पे बोली है पेज 46 4.1 डायग्राम, वो आपने बोला
जी
कि अगर लॉन्ग आएगा तो हमने करनी है।
हाँ जी, अगर लॉन्ग आएगा बिकॉज ये छोटा सा क्वेश्चन है, मैक्सिमम आपसे पूछ लिया जाएगा व्हाट आर मेन एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स, तो उसमें सिर्फ आप नाम लिखेंगे ना। इट डिपेंड हाउ मच मार्क्स फॉर द क्वेश्चन। लेट्स से अगर आपको पूछा जा रहा है व्हाट आर द एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स और 3 मार्क्स का दिया है, तो आप एयर पोल्यूटेंट्स के नेम लिख के साथ डायग्राम बना दें, दैट विल बी ओके। और अगर आपको ज्यादा लेंथी आ रहा है कि आपने एक्सप्लेन भी करना है कि इनके सोर्सेज क्या है, किस तरह से है, देन यू आर गोइंग टू मेक द डायग्राम। लेट्स से इफ इट इज ऑफ 5 मार्क्स, बट अगर 2 मार्क का है देन नो नीड टू मेक द डायग्राम, ठीक है।
टीचर बाकी सबके तो हमने वो कॉपी पे बनाने हैं ना?
हाँ, कॉपी पे बनाए आप। कॉपी के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से यू हैव टू मेक लाइक एसिड रेन
ओके
और वो ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट, ये सारी बना, ठीक है जी।
ओके।
एनीवन एल्स वांट टू आस्क क्वेश्चंस? हु इज अहमद सैफ? हुनैन, he is from your class?
No, teacher, he isn't. He has joined many other classes as well, but we don't know him.
Okay, might be is new. Ahmed beta, can you unmute your mic? Ahmed, yes, phone. Bilal, switch on your camera. How many times I have said to you? Okay, so any confusion till here? Hunan, do you have any confusion? Do you want to ask any question?
No.
Okay. Bilal, you have to switch on your camera, not mic. Okay, so we have almost done with chapter number 4. Now we are going towards chapter number 5. आपको इसके नोट्स अभी प्रोवाइड नहीं किए गए. I will send you inshallah today. ठीक है? All of you can see a screen. It's Hamza. Hamza is your class fellow, Hanan?
No, teacher.
Okay. पहले नाम दूसरा आ रहा था, that's why I asked. Okay. Hamza, can you please unmute your mic? Okay. Okay, Ji. So we are going to start our new chapter, which is chemical reactions. All of you can see a screen on your computers. So it is a chemical reaction. मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था. First 3 chapters were related to completely the branch of biology and environmental chemistry का chapter अभी हमने discuss किया था about pollutants and their effects. Now coming towards chapter number 5, which is about chemical reactions. Anybody can tell me from which branch of science it is? Raise your hand. Oh, wait. Yes, Hanan.
Teacher, chemistry.
Yeah, it's chemistry. Okay, good. So this chapter is from chemistry. ठीक है, now we are going to study about chemistry. अगर आप इस चैप्टर को समझ के conceptual चलेंगे, then it is very easy. If you are not going to understand it or missing the classes, then it will be difficult for you. Right, so chemical reactions, as the name is indicated, chemical means related to chemistry, anything that is going to be happened chemically. Now, in this chapter, we are going to study about different reactions, and we will find out some different examples of it. It is the basic of chemistry, you can say. Like if you have to, in ninth class, if you have to go to for science, then you definitely have to yes, Alina, beta, we have to do all the short question answers. Okay? Chale. So we will explain that how different reactions are going to be carried out. Basically, what is the mechanism कि किस तरह से ये reactions carry out होते हैं and क्यों होते हैं, किस तरह से होते हैं. ज़बानी कलामी की बात नहीं है. What's basically happening inside the reaction. And so many things we are going to study. Just for the sake of convenience, what you can do, you can read out these key points which are written at the beginning of the page. Now moving towards about the concept, that we have two types of things in our, we should keep two types of thing in our mind. Number one is that some are elements and some are compounds. ठीक है, अब कुछ elements होते हैं और कुछ compounds होते हैं. Now what is the difference between that? Element is always in a single form. Like if I said your name is let's say my name is Uzma, I will say that if I write down Uzma only, अगर मैं U लिखती हूँ, so that means it is an element. But if I write down Uzma Mazhar UM, if I write it down, then it is said to be a compound. जैसे मैं example दूँ आपको, if Hunain writes H or writes Hunain, it is considered a element, जो single चीज होगी. But if it is going to combine with something else like your father's name or your surname, it's going to be Hunain Yusuf, HY. Then it is making a compound. Compound is basically mixture होता है more than one things का, और जो single चीज पाई जाती है that is an element. Like अभी आपने पीछे air pollutants में पढ़ा carbon monoxide, C and O. There are two elements in it. One is carbon and the other one is oxygen. So we can say that कि कार्बन एक एलिमेंट है, ऑक्सीजन एक अलग एलिमेंट है, लेकिन जब हम इन दोनों को कंबाइन करते हैं, दे ट्राई टू टेंड टुवर्ड्स द मोर कंपाउंड्स लाइक कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड CO. It also has the tendency to form carbon dioxide, CO2, and so many other compounds as well. So this is the basic difference between an element and a compound. So in our daily life, it's our daily observation, water is converted into ice. We all know we have three states of a matter, that is solid, liquid, and gas phase. Abdul Rahman, switch on your camera, bete. Okay, who is going to tell me that how many phases of matter has? एक matter कितनी form में exist करता है? Yes, Iman.
Teacher, 3 forms.
Yes, 3 forms. Can you please name them?
Freezing, melting, and evaporation.
No, I am asking.
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Yes, I am asking. Bete Fatma, you have just sent me a message in chat box. Okay, I will let you know. आप लोगों के पास जब मैं आपको टेस्ट दूंगी ना, I will clarify about it. You can ask it again. ठीक है? Okay. So we have 3 states of matter. Number 1 is solid, liquid, and gas. Now, what happens when we have water in, ice cubes, ice trays? What happens? It is getting freeze, and the water is getting changed into the other one state, that is solid phase. ठीक है? Liquid phase जो हमारे सबके पास होती है, it's of the shape of the container. जो भी container की shape होती है, ये उस पे convert हो जाता है. But when we put this water in fridge or freezer, it is getting converted into ice. That is a solid phase. और उसको दोबारा से अगर हम निकाल कर बाहर रखें और बॉईल करने के लिए रख दें, the final phase जो steam में convert हो जाती है, that is gaseous phase. Now you can say that the water has the capacity to change into 3 different shapes, लेकिन उसकी chemical properties same रहती हैं. it is changing its state of matter कि solid से liquid, liquid से solid और gaseous state में जा रहा है, but it does not have the capacity कि water की अंदर की chemical properties change हो जाएं. But there are certain elements, certain compounds in chemistry जिनको आप temperature monitor करते हो तो उनकी chemical property भी change हो जाती है, but water don't have this capacity कि उसकी chemical properties differ कर जाएं. ठीक है, इसकी physical state जरूर change होगी. Physical state means जो हम देख सकते हैं, the state which we can feel, but the chemical properties are not going to be changed. Hunain, start reading bete this page.
We have already learned about elements and compounds which are example of pure matter. The substances such as hydrogen, H, oxygen, H2, H2, oxygen, O2, etc. are the elements, while H2 or while water, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2, etc. are the compounds. It is our daily observation that water can change. It can be changed into ice. It can also be changed into steam. During both these changes, chemical composition of water H2O and its chemical properties are not changed. It means that liquid water, ice, and steam are three physically different forms of the same substances, i.e., water H2O. On the other hand, when we pass electricity through acidified water H2O, it changes into hydrogen H2 and oxygen O2, which are entirely different substances with different chemical compositions and chemical properties. Such a change in a substance during which entirely new substances with different chemical composition and properties are formed is called a chemical change. A chemical change is always brought about by a chemical reaction. In this chapter, we will learn further about chemical reactions.
Okay, thank you. So in this paragraph you have learned about the definition of a chemical change. They have said यहाँ तक मैंने आपको समझा दिया था that water की physical properties are going to be changed, but they are not going to be change chemical properties. So there is a line, on the other hand, when we pass electricity through acidified water जब हम इसको water को किसी acid के साथ react करा देते हैं, then the acidified water it has the tendency to pass electricity. उसमें से electricity pass on हो सकती है. ठीक है, so it will definitely going to be changing into the its constituent atoms, that is hydrogen and oxygen, which are entirely different substances with different chemical composition and chemical properties. जब आप देखें water का formula है H2O, means 2 hydrogen के atoms और एक oxygen का atom मिलकर एक molecule बनाता है पानी का, water का. But अगर इनको separate कर दिया जाए तो hydrogen gas and oxygen gas have different properties. Water की properties से कहीं भी resemble नहीं करती, लेकिन जब इनको combine कर दिया गया, water बन गया that has totally different properties. So we can say such a change in a substance during which entirely new substances with different chemical compositions and properties are formed is called a chemical change. This is the definition of a chemical change. ठीक है? Now a chemical change is always brought about by a chemical reaction. So we are going to discuss all these chemical reactions in this chapter. Another page I'm sharing with you, it's chemical reactions. Basically इसमें आपको explain किया गया है कि chemical reaction क्या है with the daily life example. Now in the diagram you people can see this is a molecule of carbon जिसके ऊपर C लिखा हुआ है. ठीक है, this is carbon. Bilal, what are you doing? Wait. Yes, tell me, what are you doing? Okay, so you can see it's carbon, and carbon's formula, or you can say carbon symbol is more precise term. is C. When it is going to react with 2 atoms of oxygen, as you can see, 2 ऑक्सीजन बनी हुई हैं, 1 and 1. ठीक है, तो क्या बनेगा? CO2. You can see C is in the middle and 2 oxygen atoms are surrounded by it. So carbon dioxide gas is going to be formed like this. Now we will study that how it happens and how it is going to be happen in a chemical reaction. So just read the first paragraph. Fatma, you पहले फातिमा आपने read तो नहीं किया? Umema, let us start reading.
Chemical reactions. I deal with a large number of chemical reactions in our daily life. During these reactions, atoms present in different substances rearrange themselves to form new substances. Burning of coal and natural gas methane in the air are well-known examples of chemical reactions. Chemically, coal is carbon C. It exists in solid state and is black in color. Its burning in air is in fact a chemical reaction of carbon which with oxygen of the air from carbon dioxide CO2. Carbon dioxide is a colorless gas. Its chemical composition and chemical properties are entirely different from those of carbon and oxygen. The rearrangement of atoms that takes place during this chemical reaction can be represented as following.
ठीक है, ये डायग्राम इसमें आपने बनानी है. Now this was all about chemical reaction. कि chemical reactions daily life में भी हो रहते हैं, इवन हमारी बॉडी में भी कुछ reactions हो रहते हैं जिनको हम biological reactions बोलते हैं. ठीक है, similarly chemical reactions जो हैं वो भी हो रहे होते हैं, like आप पूरे को आग लगा देते हो या ये जो switch on the stove, तो उसके ऊपर जो सारा कुछ हो रहा होता है, that is also a kind of chemical reaction. We are going to discuss it in detail in the next class, inshallah, which is on I think it's on Wednesday now. Sorry, it's on Tuesday. Yes, Fatma, do you want to ask any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, you was raising hand, that's why I asked. Any question till here? आज मैं आपको कोई homework नहीं दे रही. Please try to complete your work by Monday, ताकि आपका पिछला सारा काम complete हुआ हो और जो next week में मैं आपको काम करवाऊँ एक दिन, वो भी आप उसमें add up कर सको. ठीक है?
Okay.
बट आई विल ट्राई कि मैं आप लोगों को उससे रिलेटेड काम ना दूं. इससे पहले जितना हमने पढ़ा है टिल चैप्टर 4 यू हैव टू कंप्लीट इट. और आपकी कॉपीज कब सबमिट आप लोगों ने करानी है स्कूल में? व्हाट इज द डेट?
Wednesday, 22nd July.
ओके, वेडनेसडे. यस ईमान, व्हाट डू यू वांट टू आस्क?
Teacher, I have done the short questions of chapter number 4. You will check it now.
दिखा दें चलें. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट पेज करें. अच्छा फातिमा, ये जो आपने लिखा ना 3R strategies stands for what? It's okay, completely okay, but more precise way है कि आप points में लिख दें. Number 1 reduce, दूसरी लाइन पे फिर लिखें reuse, on the third line recycle. ठीक है?
Okay. टीचर ऐसे भी सही है.
ऐसे भी ठीक है, लेकिन मैं आपको बोर्ड के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बता रही हूँ. जिस तरह से ये लिखा हुआ है दैट्स ओके, बट अगर आप उस तरीके से लिखोगे दैट इज मोर प्रेजेंटेबल. ठीक है, और उससे ज्यादा मार्क्स इससे डिडक्ट तो नहीं होते, बट एक एग्जामिनर पे अच्छा इंप्रेशन पड़ता है कि 1 नंबर का सवाल है और बच्चे ने देखो 3 लाइनों में लिखा हुआ है. दैट्स मोर गुड. आगे नेक्स्ट पेज. अच्छा, सल्फर का स्पेलिंग ये PHER नहीं होता, PHUR होता है सल्फर. SUL भी लिखते हैं, बट PHUR भी लिखते हैं, because PH and PH gives the sound of F as well.
Yes.
ठीक है, सल्फर के बस आप स्पेलिंग करेक्ट कर लो. ठीक है,
Okay.
चलें, शाबाश, गुड. अब बाकी जो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन है उनको भी कर लीजिएगा. ठीक है.
Okay, teacher.
So anyone wants to ask any question? We have 2 minutes left.